Marie. Welcome to Marie's Kitchen. Today we're going to make my favorite sauces. I have several sauces I want to teach you, and they're all so easy to make. The best thing about them is you can make them in advance. Say if you have time the day before or in the morning, if you want to, you can. Or they're also really fast to make, so you can make them right before serving if that works better for you. So very flexible, very easy. No more than 4 ingredients in any of them. And the best thing about these sauces is that you don't have to focus on flavoring or marinating your meat so much, because a lot of times when you're serving meat, you think, okay, I want to marinate it to give it some flavor. But in this way, you can just grill the chicken, grill the steak, grill the pork, grill the fish, and then you just serve it with the sauce, and that adds all the flavor. And apparently I have a mime over here who is distracting me. So it makes it just a little bit simpler. You can focus on your sides and then just grill or roast the meat, and then you put the sauce with it. So just delicious, adds so much flavor and color. So I really think you're gonna love these. Let's get started. We're going to start with chimichurri. So we're going to use parsley and cilantro. If you don't like cilantro or don't have it, you can just use parsley, and vice versa. If you only have cilantro, you can use that. I love the flavor combo of both, so I use parsley and cilantro. Then we're going to use garlic and some olive oil and vinegar. And vinegar can be my favorite, which is white balsamic vinegar. It's got a nice kind of a sweet flavor, not sugary sweet at all, but just a hint of sweetness. Otherwise, red wine vinegar would work, champagne vinegar, whatever you have. So that's it. Herbs, garlic, oil and vinegar, and then of course salt and pepper, and we're going to do that in our mini food processor. So let's get that set up. I'm going to give these a rinse and then pop them in a lettuce spinner, and then we'll do the same with the cilantro. There we go. And we're going to give these a rinse. Our herbs washed, and you could use other herbs if you love dill or basil or want to, really mix it up. Some people put rosemary in chimichurri. You can get creative. Let me have that towel for a second. So then we're going to just dry it off in a salad spinner. Dry that off for me. And while she's doing that, I will get the garlic ready. To peel the garlic, we're just going to use, it's a kind of like a silicone cylinder, and you just pop the garlic right inside with the peel on, and then you press and roll, and the garlic will come out nicely peeled. So it's really quick, really easy. I love these. They're about $5 on Amazon. If you don't have one and you use a lot of garlic, I definitely recommend it. So we've got our mini food processor here, which I love. If you don't have one of these two, these are great. Use them a lot for sauces and quick things that you want to chop up. So 1 clove of garlic. We'll need, now we'll add our herbs. I just really love the flavor of cilantro and parsley together. Sometimes when I make it with just parsley, I'm like, oh, where's that other flavor? So highly recommend both if you have it. Also, the other great thing about chimichurri is it's so cheap. I mean, herbs are maybe $1, sometimes cheaper, sometimes more if you get organic, but they're around $1 for each of these, for parsley and cilantro. The garlic is, $1 for a whole bulb, and then a little oil and vinegar. So this is a very cheap sauce. We'll go ahead and add our tablespoon of white balsamic vinegar.
Can I add that?
Sure, and I always start with a tablespoon. You can add more if you like it with a lot more vinegar. I tend to like it a little bit more vinegary, so I might put another tablespoon in, but we'll test it this way and see how it is. Go ahead. Then we're going to add about a ½ cup of olive oil, and I know it sounds like a lot, but it works out, trust me. And then we add some little salt. Go ahead. And I think we're actually going to bring this on our camping trip with us. We're going camping today.
We're going glamping, not camping.
Glamping. Okay, to be fair. John and I are what you call indoorsy. So we haven't been able to take our kids camping yet, but we are going to go glamping. And so we're really excited about that. And they do have a grill, so we're going to grill. And then I thought, well, we'll bring some chimichurri. Good. That's good. Stop. Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on.
It's good.
More salt. Chimichurri is best if you let it sit and marinate for at least 30 minutes so the flavors really start to combine better. So do let it sit. Okay, go ahead. There we go. Now you have this wonderfully fresh, herby, green, garlicky sauce that goes on anything. Yum. So good. Chimichurri with plantain chips is so good, like for a little happy hour, and people always love it. For one thing, plantain chips are, you know, gluten and grain free, so that can be good for some people. And then also this chimichurri is gluten free, dairy free, grain free, raw, sugar free, every single diet that you can imagine. I think it works. So this is a good one if you want to have some friends over who are allergic to anything or have certain restrictions. Okay, so now we're going to make horseradish sauce. And this one is so easy. 2 ingredients plus salt. You just stir it together in a bowl with 1 spoon, 1 bowl. So it's really, really the simplest, and it's really good on steaks. John's favorite, my husband, he loves this one. So whenever we grill steaks and I want to have something to serve with it, you just 2 ingredients and whip it together. So it's really easy. What do you need for horseradish sauce? Greek yogurt. I use this full fat Greek Gods plain. I love this brand. It's not as tangy as some, and it's just really good. Also nice and thick, so you don't have like a real soupy sauce. This is beaver cream horseradish, and this is just one of my favorite. Keep it in the fridge. You only need about a tablespoon with this sauce, so it lasts for a long time. So the horseradish sauce is 1/2 cup Greek yogurt and 1 tablespoon of the horseradish sauce. That's it. So easy. That's fine. It doesn't matter. It's a little bit much, but this is really flexible. And you can, of course, add horseradish to your taste. If you like it really, really strong and spicy, you could add more. If you like just a hint of it, certainly add less. And then top that one in, and we'll do a nice pinch of salt, because the salt is really to enhance the flavor, and also it's really good in the yogurt. The yogurt is not salted, or maybe there's just a hint of salt in here, but it's not much. So you need to add some salt to it to really bring out these flavors. And then before you serve it, you can sprinkle some pepper on top. It looks really nice, and that is ready to go. A little more salt, but really good. Put some black pepper on it, serve it with steaks, great for dipping. So that one's done, so easy. Now we're gonna make Sriracha Mayo, and it's actually more yogurt than mayo, but I still call it Sriracha Mayo because it's easier to say. It sounds more exciting than Sriracha Yogurt, but you can call it whatever you want. So what you'll need is some Sriracha. I always keep this in my fridge too. It's really great. Just in this sauce is my favorite way to use it, but I use it up and I use it a lot. And whenever I roast veggies or meats or salmon, if you sear some salmon, this is so good on salmon. So good on Brussels sprouts, so good on roasted broccoli. So lots of ways to serve it. And you can also make this as hot or as mild as you want. So this one is 3 ingredients. Greek Gods full fat plain yogurt, Hellmann's mayo, and sriracha, and then some salt. Another one that's super easy, can be done the day before, can be done the morning of, or literally 5 minutes before you serve. So whatever works for you. These are so flexible. Okay, so we'll use 1/2 cup Greek yogurt. Just scoop it out of there, I guess. Keep it simple. Then we're gonna do 1/4 cup of Hellmann's mayo. And is that gonna fit? Oh, it fits. Yay. Don't have to get another spoon out. So then we'll just get about 1/4 cup of mayo. And now we'll just add sriracha. Start with less, stir it up, and then see how you like it. So let me get some salt. So we'll stir this up. If you don't like mayonnaise, you can actually do this with just yogurt and sriracha. It's also really good that way. So try that if you don't like mayonnaise, but a little bit of mayonnaise in there adds some extra flavor and it's good. And that is ready. Like I said, this is so good on salmon and then roasted Brussels sprouts. Really good. Jack knows I eat it all the time, too often. Whenever I send John to the grocery, we're still in this quarantine, so he's been going to the grocery for me, and I make him these long lists. And He's so tired of me cooking Brussels sprouts. When I put that on the list now, he wants to just say, he told me last night, he said, I'm so tempted to just tell you that they're out, that they don't sell them right now, they don't have any. He doesn't want to buy them for me because I cook them so much, because I just love them. Okay, so we have our horseradish yogurt sauce, sriracha mayonnaise sauce, chimichurri. Now we're gonna make, garlic butter. And this feels so like 1980s to me. You could always get garlic bread. Garlic butter was just kind of like everything on pasta and shrimp. Well, we are bringing it back. So for garlic butter, we need salted butter and fresh garlic. There's 4 tablespoons about. And you could make more of this. A lot of times I'll make kind of a big batch and then save it, and then if you don't use it all one night, just reheat it the next night and have it ready to go. So salted butter, and then we've got 1 clove of garlic here. We're just gonna run it through. This is my most heavy duty garlic press. I love it. So now we're gonna just microwave that. You could do it on the stovetop if you prefer. In the microwave, I just recommend maybe 30 seconds at a time so it doesn't explode in the microwave, because butter can do that. It'll just pop and get all over your microwave. So maybe do 30 seconds at a time. Just melt the butter and kind of heat the garlic so it's not quite so spicy. It heats up, cooks it just a little bit. Anyway, there is your garlic butter.
And it smells good in here.
And what's your favorite thing to put it on?
My favorite thing to put it on is bread.
Yes, she loves spreading it on bread. And then Brussels sprouts, right? Roast broccoli. Also really good. Any vegetable, any protein that you make, it is really just adds so much flavor. Oh, here's her favorite. She smells it.
Garlic butter.
It smells so good. Okay, you just stir it up and let it melt, and then that is that. And you do need to have it melted right before you serve it, because it'll solidify again, so then you just melt it right before serving. But here is the garlic butter.
It smells very good.
Thanks so much for joining us on Marie's Kitchen. Today we made 4 of my favorite sauces, and they will dress up any dinner and just add so much flavor with so little effort. We have the chimichurri, which is 4 ingredients, the horseradish sauce with just 2 ingredients, garlic butter with 2 ingredients, and the sriracha mayo with 3. So cannot get any simpler than this, and they just add so much flavor with so little effort. That's what this is all about. It's about giving you some really good recipes that are easy and that make you feel really proud of the food you're serving to the people that you love. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Also, be sure to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button and you will get all my latest videos. Also, let me know if you like this video. Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear from you. If you get a chance to try these, let me know too. I'm on Instagram at @MarieSeba if you want to follow me there. I always love to see your pictures of what you're making so I can reshare those. Even though we are so kind of disconnected right now because of this quarantine, in a way we are also so connected because we're all going through the same thing. We're all in this together, and so let's share more that way. Share your recipes, share what you're doing, share what's giving you hope. That's what we all need right now. From my kitchen to yours. Thank you. We are bringing it back because we, hello, coming to you with breaking news. You better listen.
I'm gonna go
Wait,
So now we're gonna. No, he did. No, you can. Okay. What?
Can you try to actually remember your lines this time? And you should say
I'm making them up as I go, bud.
wait, Mama.
Yes. Got some tough critics over here. Did I say mayonnaise? Bother.
Start over.
Okay. Jack,